Good morning, everyone. I hope it's been a minute. I hope everybody's doing well. And I just wanted to get on real quick and talk about God's provision. It's been a while. I know I've definitely had some backslides here. I hadn't smoked in like a year and a half, and now here I am. We're back on it. And, so it is definitely, I don't want to say put a divide because, I still pray and talk, but I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I can always feel it, I can feel it when I'm disconnected and in need of just some really good quality time with the Lord. But I don't know, I just have been so busy. And this weekend, I was just thankful because obviously we paid rent, we paid everything we needed to pay, and I have a lot of people living in my house. My brother lost his job, so he couldn't pay any money, and he was just kind of running around, just sitting there doing nothing. And then my mother-in-law lives with us, and she just doesn't do anything. And she doesn't contribute, but she eats whenever I cook, which is fine. Like, I cook, there's food, everybody is supposed to partake in that. Like, I'm not denying anybody food or anything like that, but it's just frustrating when she doesn't make an effort to do something. And it's to the point where it's just disrespectful. I still haven't moved. I wanted to be out of my house before this time and still haven't moved. But part of that is my fault because, I definitely have blocked some of my blessings. But this weekend I really just needed to hear from the Lord. I just really needed to, I needed a sign. I understand that you're not happy with me right now, and I'm gonna get it together. But I just need to know that he was still here, and I needed some groceries. And I'm like, Lord, just please, if you hear me, please just help me provide for my groceries, get my groceries. And I was trying to do like an Instacart, and there's like a Klarna option, and I had the money, but I didn't want to I shouldn't have to use the last of what I have. I don't have to deplete myself just to get some groceries especially when my mother-in-law is there, whether she has food stamps or not. She has a little bit of money, and she doesn't offer, she doesn't provide, she doesn't do anything. And so I'm like, am I supposed to get the money from her? Like, what am I supposed to do? And so I tried to do the Klarna option for 2 days, and it didn't work. Like, it would not work. And I called them, I called Instacart. I'm like, why is it not, my payment's not processing? Like, the money is there, I don't understand. And so by Sunday, I was already asking him, I was like, could you just help me pay it? Just come through. Like, I understand, I'm sorry, I'm repenting, but just show me that you're still here, And so this was by the time the afternoon came around yesterday. I still hadn't had any groceries, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just have to go and get something because I gotta cook dinner. And then my mom calls, and I was talking to her, and she was like, okay, well, because she helps with my brother, because my brother is supposed to pay some money, and so she's been helping him pay his bills and stuff because he hasn't had a job, to try to keep him afloat. And she gives me a little bit of money for helping him be there, for letting him be there, and stuff like that. She's like, oh, I'm going to send you your brother's money right now. And I'm like, no, and I never ask for it, because she has a lot to do. My mom is always willing to help in doing it, and we don't pay money back or any of that. She just gives, because of the kids and everything else. Like, she's always just been really great about it. But we just had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was at her house. She spent a lot of money for that. And then, it's just a lot. So I never ask her for any money. And she's like, no, here you go. And she's like, go get some groceries, give my baby some lunch, and do the deal, And then I had to just say thank you, and thank you, Jesus, because you know what? It doesn't matter. It could be in the final hour, and then here it is. The Lord, He still came through. He still came through. Excuse me. So I just wanted to share that with you, because it doesn't matter how down in the dumps you might be. And I'm really not. Like, everything is great to an extent. I'm going to stop smoking again. I went so long without doing it. I understand, and I know how to pad my time, and I need to get healthy, and I'm not treating my temple the way that I should be. And I don't know, I just got very discouraged, I guess. And there's really no excuse as to why, because it never should have happened, but it did. It's where we are. And for the sake of full transparency, I ain't doing right. So I'm going to get back on it and do what I do. And I'm praying and still talking to the Lord, and He is somewhat guiding me. I definitely know. My discernment is strong enough to know when there's really that disconnect. And I have reopened those portals of the demons that I had once turned my back on and pushed away. And you know what? The devil doesn't come for you unless there's about to be some major breakthrough or anything like that. And so that's just where we are. But it's going to get better. I'm going to get back right. I just don't have a lot of space either, so that's another hurdle that we're praying for, because I wanted to move because I wanted more space. I don't have a prayer closet or a prayer room or anything that right now. I don't have a lot of extra space or free time, like there's always somebody on top of me or asking me for something to do something. And I know the Lord knows this and He sees it, but you know what? You still have to be thankful. I'm still thankful for what I have. I have shelter. I have food. I have all the things. I have a job, So things are getting better. It's just we have to be patient, But I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I love you bunches. Bye.